Hey guys, we are looking at a figure that I was kind of holding off on until I got some more stuff to kind of bundle together. But some things that I thought were coming today, turns out they're not coming today. So I figured let's just go ahead and get this guy out of the package. I want to get him out. I've had him for like 2 weeks now and haven't opened him yet. I want my daughter to be able to play with him. So today we're going to take a look at the Jurassic World. This is the Legacy Collection Velociraptor figure. Now the Legacy Collection is exclusive to Target, so there's an entire subline of toys that is exclusive to Target, and this is kind of Jurassic Park themed. It's more themed to the older stuff rather than the new stuff. The packaging is still basically the same in terms of its look and feel. The real difference is in the theme and kind of the artwork that's on there, but it's still that open package that we've seen with all the other stuff. And then the back shows off a little bit of a cross-sell as well as some action feature information there, because this guy jumps around a bit. So let's pull him out and take a look. All right guys, so here is our Raptor out of the package, and there's really not tons to talk about with this particular dinosaur. Most of this thing is built around its action features, so articulation is rather limited, but that's not why I got it. I got it because I figured my daughter might like to play with them, and I also like the way this one in particular looks. I really like the color scheme, I like the paint job, I just like the design of this particular dinosaur. So I figured it's pretty cool, it's cheap as well. Let's grab him. It's pretty small, it's only about 4-ish inches tall to about, the midline. It's a little bit higher at the tail and about 4 inches at the head. So there's not a whole lot of dinosaur here, not a lot of plastic. But I think you get what you pay for, because like I said, it's still a cheap price point. So as far as articulation goes, there's nothing at the tail, there's nothing at the feet like we see with a lot of the other dinosaurs. The jaw is articulated, the head has a hinge and a ball, the arms have a swivel and a hinge as well, so they can go outward and they can rotate around. And then there is technically articulation at the legs, but that's where the action feature comes in. So he's basically locked into this pose unless you're going to actually play around with it. Now, as far as the overall sculpt and look, like I said, I really dig the way this particular dinosaur looks. I think the paint job on it is pretty stellar. There is a lot of shading, there is a lot of different hues of yellow and orange to kind of that burnt orange color. The brown stripes that run down its back, we got those beady yellow eyes, and then of course the mouth is painted on the inside as well with that tongue. So I think it's really nice. The arms are a gummy plastic, so they're cast in this particular color of orange, but I think they matched it pretty well to what's on the legs. And then of course those big claws are painted. So I'm pretty happy with how this dinosaur looks. If it didn't do anything, I think I'd be happy with it just on the grounds of the fact that I think it looks cool. I just really like this design. I like this color scheme, and I think it fits pretty well with the Velociraptor look. Now it does, as I've mentioned, have an action feature. That's the thing with this, and there are other Velociraptors that do the same thing. Basically what you do is you kind of sit him down and then he'll hop up. Now the problem with that is that I have a really hard time with him actually working. Well, either that or I kind of mess it up. He's supposed to just jump right up. So you kind of get the idea. It's a pounce type action where he'll go down, and then he'll go flying. If you really let him go, he'll go pretty far. But it's mostly meant to be that you put him down, you bend him backwards, and then he'll jump up onto his feet, kind of like he's pouncing on some prey. So overall, I dig this dinosaur. I think it's pretty neat. I do like the coloring. I like the sculpt work. Everything about it looks really good. Honestly, I think I'd be happier if it didn't have that action feature, but it does. It's a kid's toy. This is a kid's line, so I'm not going to fault it for that. It is kind of wonky for me to actually make it work sometimes, as you've seen, but it's fun. Kids will like it. And overall, even if you aren't going to play with that action feature, it's a nice looking dinosaur. It's sculpted well, cool paint job. It's going to fit in well with your other dinos, and it definitely fits in well with the 3 3/4 inch line of action figures that Mattel is making for this line as well. So that's going to do it for this look at the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Velociraptor from Mattel. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and until next time.